So this past Sunday was the fourth Sunday of Advent, and we're getting ready to go to church, and my 6-year-old is like throwing an epic fit about having to go to mass. And I'm like, bro, we literally do this every Sunday. Do not act surprised we're going to church. Suck it up. Let's go. So he's throwing a fit, whatever. We get to mass. He's relatively okay. In the homily, Father talks about, in these last, few days before Christmas, like really trying effortly to be quiet, be still, and behold. And none of those things was my son capable of doing in mass. Sometimes I look around and I'm just like, what on earth? Like, I'm disciplining nonstop. My kids know what to do. They're still acting the fool. And just so you know, parents, everybody's kids are acting the fool. Just the week previous, I walk out, I see a girlfriend, and before I can even say something, she's like, oh, my 4-year-old was terrible in mass today. I'm like, oh my gosh, my 6-year-old this. And it's not just children. Then I walk out to the narthex and see a friend of mine who has high schoolers, and she's like, oh my gosh, my 16-year-old was blah, blah, blah during mass. So time has no like, it does not matter. Kids are still going to act weird and not so during church. But anyway, we go. It doesn't matter. We still go. So we're in mass. He's talking about get quiet, get still, just be with Jesus leading up to Christmas. And I'm like, that is so rare for me. The only time my house is quiet and still is if I wake up really early or stay up really late. But I had this rare opportunity to be quiet and still because I was working from home, and so was my husband, and then my mom offered to take the kids. So my parents had the kids, so like our house was eerily quiet today. I'm like, what on earth is happening in here? And so it was great. It gave me that opportunity to truly be quiet. Yes, I was working, but I had this like downtime in my brain where I could really do what Father was challenging us to do. And I don't know about y'all, but like instead of, it's like the inverse, the behavior is inverse. As we get closer to Christmas, it's like my kids are behaving more terrible. You would think, they're like, oh, we're closer to Christmas. Oh, Santa's coming. Oh, everybody's watching. The elves are watching. Like, you think the behavior would be getting better and better. Like, no, it's getting worse and worse. I don't know what it is. It's a phenomenon. It's like they can't hold on. Just hold on for a few more days. They can't do it. And so I'm reflecting on that. And I'm just like, why on earth, with this behavior, bickering and not listening and disobeying and all these things, there is like no dimension on any earth or universe whatsoever in which you are earning any of the gifts that I'm about to give you. No one anywhere on the planet would give these 3 children gifts for the way they are acting like 3 days before Christmas. And yet, I know they will get plenty of gifts on Christmas. I know they will get gifts on Christmas Eve. I know that people will lavish them with gifts. And I was given the same when I was little, I'm sure. But y'all, given that God is a parent, God, the Father, is a parent, just be sure my words weren't, anyway, coming together there. This is exactly what he did. This is precisely what he did when he sent his son, Jesus, as a baby. I'm sure he looked around and was like, no way, ever, anywhere on this planet are they worthy of the gift that I am about to give. Are they deserving of the gift of a Messiah who will save the world? No behavior is warranting that. And yet that's precisely why he gave us Jesus. Because we needed it. The world needed saving. And it still does. So even though, as we approach Christmas, My children's erratic behavior may not warrant the truckload of gifts they're going to receive from us and family and friend or whatever. We still can't help but give because we love them and they're adorable and they are deserving of our love and affection. And even though the minute they open those gifts, I'm probably going to threaten to take away every single one because of other poor behavior, I'm not going to do that. And God didn't either. Just because Jesus was born over 2,000 years ago doesn't mean the world was fixed. The minute he came into it, there was still all the brokenness. But he came to heal that. And he did. Because he grew from that tiny baby into a man who suffered and died on a cross to redeem the whole world. God is so good that even when we didn't deserve the best gift he could ever give, he gave it anyway. Thank you, Lord, for coming to us again and again and again. And for coming the second time, the day we don't know. No one knows but the Father when that will be. But we celebrate his first coming and look forward to his second. Praise be to God for his indescribable gift. Merry Christmas. I love that.